Okay, let me do this first exam, step by step. The first problem, we're going to solve this equation. It's a 6t plus 7 over 4t minus 1 is equal to 3t plus 8 over 2t minus 4. All right, the standard procedure is that you do cross multiplication, left numerator times the right denominator, left denominator times the right numerator. So you have 6t plus 7 times 2t minus 4 is equal to 3t plus 8 times 4t minus 1. Okay, and then you just be careful about your computation. You multiply those two parentheses out. So 6t 2t is 12t squared. 6t 4 minus 24t. 7 2t is plus 14t. 7 4 minus 28. Here is a 12t squared minus 3t, 32t minus 8. All right, so you have two sides of an equation. And 12t squared, they're canceled. Here is negative 24t plus 14t is a negative 10t minus 28 is equal to, here is a negative 3t plus 32t is 20, what is this, 29t minus 8. So we're going to move this 29t to the left and 28 to the right. You will get it. 39t is equal to 28 minus 8. So t is equal to, here is a 20 over negative 39. You can put a negative sign here, or you can put a negative sign forward. So negative 20 over 39. This is the first problem. Second, solve the equation x times 1 plus 2x is equal to 2x minus 1 times x minus 2. So you see here, the second problem is actually actually starts from the second step of the first problem. Just do multiplication. It's okay. X plus 2x squared, that's left side, right side, 2x squared, this one, and minus 4x minus x plus 2. All right, so again, you cancel 2x squared, you'll get x equal to negative 5x is equal to 2. So move negative 5x to left side, 6x is equal to 2. X is 1 over 3. X is 1 over 3. All right, so second problem. Next problem. Next problem has two parts, part A and part B. First, part A. We're talking about 3i, the product to fourth power n plus 1. We know the product rule for the power. It's a 3 to fourth power times I to fourth power, and then plus 1. 3 to fourth power is 81. Just do multiplication. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. I to fourth power, you have to recall your information about I, the power of I. I to fourth power, okay. I is I squared is negative 1. I cubed square. I cubed is negative I to fourth power is 1. Okay, I to fourth power is 1. So it's 81 times 1 and plus 1. So the answer is 82. The answer for part A is 82. Part B, it's a 2 plus 3i over 1 minus I. How do we do this? We multiply top and bottom by the complex conjugate of the denominator. 1 minus I. Its complex conjugate is 1 plus I. All right. Okay, the numerator is 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 2I, 3 times I, 3I, 3I times I. Okay, let me put it here, 3I times I. I times I is -1, remember that. So here the denominator. Denominator is, you can do the multiplication or you can directly use the property. Be careful, what is the property? A plus BI times A minus BI. This product is A squared plus B squared. Right? A plus BI times A minus BI is A squared plus B squared. So here is actually 1 square plus 1 square. Or you can just do the multiplication. It will get the same thing. All right? So remember here, this is I squared is -1 times 3 is -3. 2 minus 3 is -1. 2I plus 3I is 5I over 2. Separate them, it's -1/2 plus 5 over 2 times I. This is our answer for the part B. All right. Problem 4. Problem 4, we are solving the inequality 2x minus 4 to the power -1. And we all know that when you have a power -1 means it's a reciprocal. All right. A reciprocal is positive. Greater than 0 means positive. So you have to understand it. The left part means the reciprocal is positive. It also equivalent to say the 2x minus 4 is positive, right? And right side, once you know you have 2, remember, if you already know 2 positive number, A and B, 1 over A is less than 1 over B, it's equivalent to say A is greater than B. The large denominator will have smaller reciprocal. All right? So the left part, so this is a right part, this is left part. The right part is equivalent to 2x minus 4 must be greater than 2. Must be greater than 2. Here is greater than 0, here is greater than 2. So of course, and means you're going to choose the overlapped part. So overlapped part is 2x minus 4 is greater than 2. So it's equivalent to 2x is greater than 6, x is greater than 3. So the solution set is 3 to infinity. Or you can write it this way. Whatever, just use parentheses. Okay. Problem 5. We solve the equation, radical equations. X plus square root of x is equal to 20. All right. So there are several ways to do it. So I'm going to provide at least 2 of them. So method 1. We move x to the left side, right side. We get square root of x is 20 minus x. And then we square 2 sides. We'll get x is equal to 20 minus x squared. So x is 400 minus 40x and plus x squared. So you move x to the right side, it will get x squared minus 41x plus 400 is equal to 0. Right? And then you're going to observe that this 400 is actually 25 times 16. And you need the negative, so it's a negative 25 times negative 16. So it becomes x minus 25, x minus 16. if you do not observe this, you have to use the root formula that will depend on a long computation and the square root computation. Anyway, so you will get either x is 25 or x is 16. For all radical equations, you have to go back and check it. So when x is 25, you will get check. When x is 25, so left side is 25 plus square root of 25. It is 25 plus 5 is 30, not equal to 20. So this is not a solution. And when x is 16, you get a 16 plus square root of 16 is equal to 16 plus 4 is 20. So a solution. So this problem has only one solution. There is only one solution. X equal to 16. Right? So this is our first method. It directly square the equation. Of course, you move the x to the right side first. And second one, we're going to do the substitution. We let u be square root of x. Then u squared is equal to x. Right? U squared is equal to x. You just square two sides. And be careful here. U must be positive, non-negative. So you substitute back, you will get u squared plus u is equal to 20. So u squared plus u minus 20 is equal to 0. And this time, this negative 20 can be written as a 5 times negative 4. 5 times negative 4. So it becomes u plus 5 times u minus 4. So u is negative 5 or u is positive 4. U is negative 5, u is positive 4. Of course, we already observed that u is non-negative, so this u equal to negative 5 is not a solution. U is positive 4. So you get square root of x, which is u is equal to 4. So x is, square root of x is 4, x is 16. After you get 16, again, you check it. So it's a 16 plus square root of 16 is equal to 20, as we already checked. So the solution is x equal to 16. For whatever method, your final answer should be in terms of x. X is the original variable, so you cannot leave answer u equal to 4 as an answer. That's not the answer. That's middle step. Okay, so for both methods, you're supposed to have the same solution, x equal to 16. All right. Okay. So problem 6, we solve the quadratic inequality. So negative x squared plus x plus 2 greater than 0. So to solve this kind of quadratic inequality, first you find the zeros. So first we look for the zeros. Negative x squared plus x plus 2 equal to 0. We're looking for the solutions. So x squared minus x minus 2 equal to 0. So x minus 2, x plus 1 equal to 0. So x is 2 or x is negative 1. So you have two zeros. And then observe that this quadratic equation has leading coefficient a negative. So it is opening down. So first you get the coordinate axis and the negative 1, positive 2. It's opening down. So it looks like this more or less. Right? And then you check what part you need. We solve the inequality greater than 0. So you see here, between negative 1 and 2, the graph is above the x-axis. So the solution set is between negative 1 and 2. Negative 1 and 2. Be careful. This means the interval excluding the endpoints. Okay? This means the solution excluding the endpoints. All right, it's a 6, 7, We solve inequality involving absolute value function. So it's 7 minus absolute value of 1 minus 4x greater than or equal to -2. So we're going to simplify it first. So we move 7 to the right side. It's greater than 9. We multiply two sides by -1. When you multiply the inequality by a negative number, you're going to change the direction of inequality. Okay, now we're going to use those tricks. Absolute value of x is less than a, then x is bounded by those two numbers. Absolute value of x is greater than or equal to a is equivalent to x is greater than or equal to a, or x is less than or equal to -a. So these two are the models of solutions of inequality involving absolute value functions. So here we are going to use the first one, 1 minus 4x, absolute value less than or equal to 9. So it's a 1 minus 4x is less than or equal to 9 at the same time greater than or equal to -9. And you have a chain of inequality. Here you have 1, so we're going to subtract 1 from 3 parts. -1 minus 1, -10. -4x. 9 minus 1 is 8. And then we're going to divide this inequality by -4. Remember, we divided the inequality by a negative number, so we're going to change the direction. 8 over -4. -10 over -4. 8 over -4 is -2. -10 over -4 is 5 over 2. If we write in the traditional order, so x is between -2 and 5 halves. So the solution set is here. You see, you have equal sign, means you're going to include the endpoint. So you use bracket, -2, 5 halves. Be careful about the difference of those two symbols. Here, we're going to include the endpoints. This place will exclude endpoints because this is just greater, no equal sign. All right. Problem 8. We're looking for the domain of a function fx is equal to square root of x plus 6 minus x squared. X plus 6 minus x squared. Right? So under the square root, all the input must be greater than or equal to 0. So we need to require x plus 6x minus x squared greater than or equal to 0. This is very similar to the problem 6. The difference is that here we allow equal sign. The problem 6 excludes the equal sign. So we write in the standard order for the quadratic polynomial inequality, quadratic inequality. Again, we're going to find the solution first. Find the zeros first, not the solution. We'll find the zeros first. So multiply two sides by -1, and it becomes x minus 3, x plus 2. So we get x equal to 3, or x is equal to -2. And also, we observe that the leading coefficient a is negative, so it's opening down. So 1, 2, this is -2, 1, 2, 3, this is positive 3. So again, it looks like this. We're looking for greater than or equal to case, so including endpoints. So the solution set is from -2 to positive 3 with a bracket because we include the endpoints. Right? It's quite close to 6, but there's a small difference between the symbols because we have different requirement. One does not include the endpoint. The other one really includes the endpoints. Right? Okay. So now let's look at problem 9. Problem 9, we're talking about sale. So we have cashiers. Cashers. The price is $9 per pound. We also have the amount. The price is $3.5 per pound. The question says the manager decided to mix 60 pounds of almond. So at least we know the almond, we have 60 pounds. We mix the 60 pounds of almond with some cashews. So we don't know how many pounds of cashews we have. So that this mixture has a price. The price is $7.5 per pound. We want the total amount. You see, we want how many pounds of cashew should be mixed with the almond to ensure no change in sale. So we need the same money. Okay, so cashew, $9 X pounds, $9 X pounds. Almond, $3.5, 60 pounds. So this is a total sale. And if we're talking about a mixture, so this is a mixture. Mixture, you have X plus 60 pounds. The price is a 7.5. Ensure no change in sale means you have equality. All right, so that's the equation. Now let's try to solve it. 9x plus 3.5 times 60. This is 10 cancel with a decimal point, so it's a 5 times. It's a 35 times 6. It's a 30. 3 times 6, 18, 21. Here's a 7.5x plus 60 times 7.5. So it's a 30, 42, 4500. You have this 0. But you have a decimal point, you cancel this 0. It's a 450. All right, so we move 7.5x to the left side. It's 9x minus 7.5x is equal to 450 minus 210. So it's a 1.5x is equal to 240. So x is 240 over 1.5. It's a it's 9, 6, okay. So 160. All right, so we need 160 pounds of cashew to mix with 60 pounds of almond so that once we sell the mixture at price $7.5 per pound, we can ensure that there's no change in sale. So the answer is 160 pounds. Problem 10, we have a motorboat has upstream and downstream, right? Upstream and downstream. So A, B. This is a current of the stream. Okay, so first this motorboat current has a speed 3 miles per hour. Okay, current speed 3 miles per hour. First, this motorboat go this way. What is the speed? We don't know. X miles per hour. Speed X miles per hour. Go upstream. Go upstream. So it is against the current. So the speed should be X minus 3. The speed of the motorboat subtract the speed of the current is the speed of the motorboat relative to the bank. Okay, so this is the speed, and how many hours does it take? It takes 5 hours. Okay, so after 5 hours, this motorboat travel from B to A, and then from A to B, return trip, when it returns, the speed of the motorboat is still x, but you have to add this 3 miles per hour because it's a follow the current, so it's x plus 3. How many hours does it take? It takes 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. So take 2.5 hours back from A to B. So this is a B to A. This is A to B. They have the same distance, so they equal to each other. All right, so that's the equation. Once you have this equation, check here. This is 5, this is 2.5. If we divide two sides by 2.5, 5 over 2.5 is 2. 2.5 over 2.5 is just 1. Okay, we directly divide the equation by 2.5. We can simplify the numbers. So it's a 2x minus 6 is equal to x plus 3. So it's x is equal to 9. So the speed of the motorboat is 9 miles per hour. What is the speed of the motorboat relative to the water? Okay, this is speed relative to the water. This speed relative to the bank. All right. Okay, so the problem 11. Problem 11, this Beatty totally has $50,000 to invest. She wants $6,000 as interest. Okay, she has two options. One option has a 15% interest. The other option has a 7% interest. As we all know that if you have higher interest, possibly you will have higher risks. So she cannot invest all her money on the 15% interest bond, B-rated bond. B-rated bond means higher risks. Possibly she will lose all her money. So that's why she cannot put all $50,000 in this investment. Okay, so how much investment she puts in the B-rated bonds? Assume she puts X dollars in B-rated bonds. X dollars in B-rated bonds, then the total, the interest means X times 15%. And then after she puts X dollars in B-rated bonds, she still has 50 minus X dollars. Then she will put all these money in CD, the certificate of deposit. And this is the total amount of money and times 7%. This is all the interest that she can earn. And add them together, that will be the total interest she can earn in 1 year. She wants this amount of money is 6,000. She wants all this money has interest 6,000. Okay, that is the relation. Now let's see, you have a percent. Percent means over 100. So we multiply two sides by 100. I do this multiplication, just want to cancel this percentage. So it's a 15x. I cancel this percentage. 50,000 minus x times 7 is equal to, it's a 6,000 times 100. All right. Okay, so 15x plus this 350000. There are 4 zeros. Minus 7x is equal to 6000000, 5 zeros. All right, and then 15x minus 7x is 8x. Now this is a 6, 5 zeros minus 3, 5, 4 zeros. Okay, let's do the computation. So we will have 2, 5, 4 zeros. So 8x is a 2, 5, 4 zeros. And then we divide 2, 5, 4 zeros by 8. 3, 4, 10 is 1. 20 is 2. 40. You see here, this is a 1. The other one, and this is a third one. It's okay. It's a 40. So here you put 5, 0, and then this 0 you put up, so you get x equal to 31250. X is a 31250. Then the other investment will be 50 minus 31250 is a 18750. So she invests 31250 in B-rated bonds. And $18750 in CD, certificates of deposit. Okay. All right. So this is all the steps of the first exam. If you have questions or doubts, and you can ask me. All right. Thank you.